I think people think that a lot is at stake. And again, in a happy country, elections should not determine the course of the country. Politics is what you do to make room for the things that actually matter, your life. When politics becomes the pivotal question, who's elected, who makes it onto some dumb court, really? I mean, you've got like millions of people who believe that the ascension of Brett Kavanaugh will affect their lives in some meaningful way. That whole assumption is scary. It shouldn't matter that much. For Democrats, for liberals, politics is at the center of the world, of their universe, of their worldview. I'm not powerful unless my party, my people, my group has political power. That's not how conservatives feel. I'm not powerful if one of my kids is in trouble or I'm getting fired from my job. Do you know what I mean? Or I'm fighting with my wife. For them, they're seeing, think globally, act locally. No Republican has ever said that because Republicans don't think globally. They think in terms of their family and their church and their job. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like you're watching these people pounding on the front door and it's like, okay, they're little lefty robots getting orders from George Soros, all true. But why are they doing that? They're doing it because they feel diminished personally by Brett Kavanaugh getting on the Supreme Court. That's like freaking insane, but that's how they think. Social media is really a still that kind of leaches out of people their very worst qualities, their nastiness, their insecurity above all. It plays on people's insecurities in order to engage them and addict them. And what you're left with is like the repugnant parts of humanity. And taken out is like everything that's good about people, the forgiveness, the decency, the empathy, none of that.
The humor.
Is the humor, exactly, the nuance, the sweetness, the subtlety, it's all gone on social media. And all you have left are the hard edges, the abrasive parts of people, the sharp parts. It couldn't be worse. And what it does, this is much written about and very obvious, but it causes people to assume a tribal and defensive crouch, my people versus your people, whatever that is, which is bad. And it causes like profound volatility. It's a total disaster. This is garbage, this is poison, and we should make an active effort to destroy these companies. I'm not gonna claim that Trump is some sort of intellectual. He's obviously not, and he's obviously not, I don't think Trump even fully understands why he got elected, if I'm being honest about it. But Trump's genius is in sniffing out bullshit. He can just smell it and calling people on it. And one thing about Trump that I do admire is that he's not afraid. He's really not afraid. He's like, well, I think that's wrong. He'll just say it. That quality, more than any other quality, is a real threat to people here. Trump's not dangerous because he's gonna do a lot. He doesn't have control of his own executive branch. Like he hasn't actually been able to do that much. But his unique power is calling other people out, and whoa, they're really afraid of him. Liberals feel powerless as people. That's why they joined in the first place, so they could be part of something larger to compensate for their own feelings of powerlessness. I'm serious, you don't need to be Freud, it's very obvious. So their loyalty is to a party or group. The average Republican votes Republican because that's the closest to what I believe, but he's not loyal to the Republican Party. Are you joking? That's why they voted for Trump. Democrats, they may disagree with what their party's doing, but in the end, they're gonna support the party. And that's why when conservatives are like the liberal media, there's nothing liberal about the media. The media aren't liberal, they're Democrats. They're loyal to the party. If the Democratic Party invaded Belize, they would be for invading Belize. They're loyal little robots, they're lemmings, it's a mindless horde of sad, insecure, dumb people hoping to become powerful by glomming onto a bigger structure.